Hello everyone. Manchester United kicked off a serious training session today ahead of their crucial Premier League showdown with Crystal Palace on Monday night, so we decided to bring you all the latest team news and injury updates. There is some good news on the injury fronts, stick around as we uncover them all. Manchester United are in danger of falling out of the Europa League spots after yet another poor performance at the weekend saw them lose ground on Newcastle in the hunt for 6th place. United drew 1-1 at home to a Burnley side battling relegation from the Premier League, and they were once again wasteful in front of goal. Erik Ten Hag's side now sits only 1 point ahead of Newcastle in 6th, with the two teams set to go head-to-head in the penultimate game of the season. They also still have to travel to an in-form Crystal Palace and welcome title-chasing Arsenal to Old Trafford. United's recent poor form has been in part due to their injury problems. They currently have 7 senior defenders on the injury list, including both left-backs and 5 centre-backs. In recent games, midfielder Casemiro has had to partner Harry Maguire in defence. 2 of their top 5 scorers for the season, Marcus Rashford and Scott McTominay, are also injured, and it's unclear if they'll be fit in time to play Palace at Selhurst Park next Monday night. Summer signing Mason Mount has featured in 6 out of the last 8 matchday squads after returning from a long injury layoff and could play a larger role against the Eagles. Here is all the latest Manchester United injury news and potential return dates. Firstly, our forward Marcus Rashford has missed United's last 2 Premier League games after being substituted late with a knock against Coventry in the chaotic FA Cup semi-final. But according to Sky Sports, the forward is back to Manchester United training today. Rashford's injury is far less serious. He missed the Burnley game after coming off during the game prior, though it's good to see the Englishman back out there and in plenty of time before the Palace match. There's a good chance he'll come right back into the starting lineup here. Varane was substituted at half-time after suffering a muscle injury during United's 4-3 loss to Chelsea on April 4. The French defender has been absent since and was not fit enough to make the matchday squad against Burnley. It's unclear when he'll return, but it'll likely be sometime in May, probably against Arsenal at Old Trafford later this month. Also, big defender Lisandro Martinez is back to training ahead of the game with Crystal Palace. According to Sky Sports, the Argentine was spotted training with the full squad on Tuesday morning and is shaping up to full fitness. We all know about Martinez. The last thing United will want to do is rush him back out on the field. It has been an absolutely disastrous campaign for the Argentina international, though Ten Hag has to manage this situation perfectly. In an ideal world, the defender will have at least a couple of starts under his belt before the FA Cup final, while it would be absolutely class to have him fully fit for that one. Meanwhile, Victor Lindelof was withdrawn after 69 minutes against Brentford on March 30 with a hamstring injury. He was ruled out for a month and has yet to make a matchday squad since. The club has not given a recent indication as to when he might be back, although he is said to be likely for a return before the end of this current month of May. Also, defender Johnny Evans has a muscle injury and has been absent since United's loss to Chelsea on April 4. The injury was described as shorter term, and it's likely he'll be back before the end of the season. Ten Hag has not given an update since, only stating that he was not ready to come back for the game against Burnley at the weekend. Our left back, Luke Shaw. After being ever-present last season, Shaw has missed most of the 2023 and 24 season with various muscle injuries, only featuring in 15 games in all competitions. He last played against Luton on February 18 and was substituted at half-time. Ten Hag recently confirmed that Shaw will be back soon before the end of the season. Scott McTominay suffered a knee injury against Burnley after coming on as a substitute and had to be replaced by Mason Mount late on. It's not clear how serious the injury is yet, but Ten Hag said it's unlikely he'll play against Crystal Palace next week. "We have to assess this to set the diagnosis," Ten Hag said. "I don't know at this moment to return against Palace. I think it's a little bit too quick turnaround." Anthony Martial has been absent since getting surgery on a groin injury suffered in January. The Frenchman has only played 19 times this season and has not made a matchday squad since the Carabao Cup 4th round tie against Newcastle on January 11. With Martial's contract expiring in the summer, it's long been rumoured that he's now played his last game for the club, but Ten Hag recently said he may feature before the end of the season. Willy Camboala has been absent since United's 2-2 draw with Bournemouth on April 13 with an undisclosed injury. The 19-year-old Frenchman has been a revelation this season, filling in Ably centre-back after an injury crisis at the position. Ten Hag has not confirmed when he'll be back, although he is expected to return this month. Tyrell Malaysia is out for the season with a knee injury. Let's discuss. Do you think Manchester United's injury woes is enough reason to give Ten Hag another chance next season? Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.